You to the mother freaking tube. It's your girl Kay. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be unboxing and reviewing the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first part of this video, I will be unboxing the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, if you know me, I can't really unbox the phone without a case or a screen protector because you just never know. And I brought with me some gloves today because we're unboxing a masterpiece. Duh. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So today we are reviewing the iPhone 15 Pro Max. My service is with Spectrum Mobile. If you know about Spectrum, it used to be Time Warner or Roadrunner. But for the ones who know, we'll get it. All right, so today, this is what we have to unbox and to look at. Honestly, iPhone made me do it. Currently, I already have a 13 Pro Max, but for some reason it was acting funny, and I don't know. I was on the website eyeing it. I told myself when I bought my 13 Pro Max that I wasn't gonna go and buy another one because I already had this phone right here that I'm recording on for about 2 years now. So I gave in and I bought it. But the color that I bought is the dark blue one. What I currently have is the light blue one for the 13 Pro Max, but I didn't really like the other colors that they had available. So let's see what the iPhone 15 Pro Max is talking about. So it is made out of titanium. The iPhone 15 Pro is the first iPhone to feature an aerospace-grade titanium design using the same alloy that spacecraft used for missions to Mars. Will it do anything special because of the new materials that it's made out of? Who knows? Titanium has one of the best strength to weight ratios of any metal, making these our lightest Pro models ever. You'll notice the difference the moment you pick it up. Well, we'll see about that. It also includes the A17 Pro chip. It's great for gaming if you're a gamer on iPhone. I prefer to play on a console. My console of choice, PS4. Or it used to be Xbox gang, but I don't know. I've always wanted a PS4. So also a camera that captures your wildest imaginations, which I could definitely agree. They do have the best cameras since they've updated these iPhones, which I'm using one now, like I said. So the quality is better as far as taking pictures and video. So you'll definitely get bang for your buck instead of going out and buying your own like Canon type of camera. 120 mm of pure pro zoom, 5 times optical zoom. Also, this action button, since there's no longer the volume flip switch button, this action button is a fast track of your favorite feature. Once you set the one you want, just press and hold to launch the action. So you can make what used to be that volume button on the side, you can make it into silent mode, focus, a camera, flashlight, voice memo, translate, magnifier, shortcut, or accessibility. So we'll see how I'll set that up depending on what I want to shortcut my way into another app. Next would be the battery life. That's positively pro. Even with so many advanced new features, iPhone 15 Pro still gives you an amazing all-day battery life. Up to 29 hours video playback on iPhone 15 Pro Max and up to 23 hours of video playback on the iPhone 15 Pro. I will say, with the 13 Pro Max that I have now, all of a sudden when I updated to the new iOS 17, I believe, my battery got really bad. I would charge it in the morning 100%. Maybe a couple hours later, I'm already on 30%. And that's what made me upgrade to this iPhone 15 because I just didn't understand why my battery was going down so low and I just charged it. And I need my phone. It's an everyday use type thing for me. So that was another reason why I upgraded because I couldn't deal with my battery draining. It's just not, I can't function. So we'll see what that's talking about throughout the week that I'm using it, because I'm going to unbox it today. Then a week later, I'm going to come back and give you my honest review of how much of a change or difference from the 13 Pro that I already have to the 15 Pro, and see my honest review, honest opinion. Does the battery really last longer? Is the camera functions better? Is all of the functions that this iPhone 15 Pro has to offer better than the 13? Or is it even worth the upgrade? I could have saved myself time and money. So let's go with price. The iPhone 15 Pro Max, depending on what you're looking for, the colors, I would say didn't really give what I wanted to give, because I think the other one, the 15 Pro, no, not the 15 Pro either. I thought it had the pink, but okay, the 15 Pro Max. I chose the blue titanium. I got the 256 gigabytes. It starts from $1,199 or $49.95 a month for 24 months. What comes in the box is the phone itself and a USB-C charge cable. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. Or honestly, I'll check it out for you. So let's get into it. First, I'm not going to touch this phone with my bare hands. We're going to start off with some gloves on schoolyard. And there she is. All right, so it looks like we have that action button right here, and then I'm pretty sure the up and down volumes here. Would say from the first look, very nice. The color, I love the color. The dark blue, very nice. Lightweight, I give it to it. It is lightweight. All right. So now that I have it unboxed, I'm going to put a screen protector on it automatically, because I just can't risk getting this beautiful $1,000 phone scratched. So we're going to install the screen protector. I have this screen protector that I will be installing. I got it off Amazon. If you're interested, check it out. I chose a glass screen protector. When I first started getting iPhones, I would get the plastic, until you realize when you drop it, the screen will crack before that screen protector do. So I recommend a glass screen protector, because if you were to drop your phone accidentally, this will crack before your phone screen will. Oop. So it comes with the camera protector as well to put on the back. So we'll get started with that. It comes with a patch installation kit. So I'm assuming it's the cleaning kit. So the wipes. Let me see. Yeah, it comes with a cleaning cloth and a dust sticker to clean the dust before you actually lay it down. So it actually came with 3 of these. An instruction manual. We'll need this. All right, and it also, honestly, the reason why I really bought it was because this is a guide, a little guide to help you lay down the screen protector. Because sometimes when I do it without one of these little bracket things, I end up having a whole bunch of bubbles or it doesn't lay on properly. So definitely recommend. So I have 1, 2. Oh, if I can get the other one out. I have 3 of these. Let's get started. Not too bad, not too bad. I just wipe that down too. Cool. Now let's get to the front. All right, start again. All right, now we are going to lay down the glass screen protector. If you never used one of these before, I'm going to show you now. So the directions say, as you just saw, we just wipe down our screen and use the dry cloth to take away any wetness that the wipe might have put down. As you can see, it says top here. Doesn't say bottom here, but you kind of automatically assume that this is the bottom. So this is how we're gonna lay it down. The top of the iPhone is here, the bottom is here. So lay this down. It's clipped in. If you would like to double check to make sure there's no dust, go ahead and wipe it off now. All right. Step 2. We have our screen protector. We're going to align this properly so it can lay down properly. All right. We're going to correctly align the phone top cutout and we're going to place the tempered glass down. So peel. Lay. We're gonna come back once this properly sticks on and we're gonna finish the video. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you the setup. I'm just gonna do it myself just to make it easier or whatever. Okay, so it's acting funny. I'm gonna come back when everything's set up because this is gonna be my brand new phone anyway. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do stuff in this phone to transfer over to this phone. So when I set it up, I'll come right back and I'll show you guys what I've seen so far. So 1 second.
One eternity later.
Hey y'all, it's me. I did say I would come back a week later, but it's been longer than a week, surprisingly. The reason why is because I wanted to give myself a longer time to really be with the phone, to really get a sense of like what I like and what I don't like about the phone. So the week turned into maybe 2 or 3, but anyways, you're still gonna get the review. I'm gonna try to be real quick about it because the video I feel like is a little too long, maybe not, depending on if you really are interested in the specs of the phone and how everything works. So thank you for making it this far. If you made it this far in the video, please drop a 1 in the comment section below. Thank you. Now let's get into the actual review of this phone. So I purchased a iPhone 15 Pro Max not too long ago, and here it is. And I'm touching it without gloves. So far, if you see me looking down, I have my notes of how I feel about the phone and what I've been writing down as far as like different key points I'm going to hit on this phone here. So we're going to get into that now. Okay, so iPhone 15 Pro Max. It is very lightweight. I will give it to them. Easy to manage, easy to use. It's basically another iPhone, just an updated model. Honestly, would I recommend getting the update? I would recommend getting the update if you have a older model under the 13 iPhone. Anything 13 and over, I feel like you don't really need the update. Honestly, I could have kept my 13 Pro Max. Honestly, once I updated my 13 Pro Max and everything kind of worked out the way it should have, everything started working fine. I don't use it as much anymore because I upgraded to my 15. So, I mean, it is what it is. I couldn't really give you a breakdown of the battery. That's my main issue when I was updating my 13 Pro was the battery. I updated to iOS 17, all of a sudden my battery didn't want to work. So, but you know, so far so good. Here were the key points for me while using the phone when I got it. So let's break it down. I will get into the USB-C charger. I like it. I like the material that they used. For starters, the charger cord is a great material. It's a woven design. It feels durable and flexible, ideally for charging, syncing, and transferring data. But if you do get this phone, please go out and buy a USB-C adapter. Also for your car as well, because this little thing did not come with the phone, so you have to buy these separately. I would say probably go on Amazon or Walmart or Target, somewhere other than Apple, to pay more than what you should for this little port right here. Other than that, I do like the charger port. The material is really good. It's really flexible. I feel like, you know, like with the other chargers, it's kind of like that plastic. After a while, if you bend it back and forth, it'll start tearing apart. This one actually feels like it could last me for a while. So we'll see how this goes. This is what I got with Apple when I got the phone. Okay, so the next key point would have to be the action key, which is on the side right there. The little one, not the big one. So yeah, that little action key right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I honestly didn't change it. I kept it to the volume to make it silent and not silent. The reason for it was because I feel like if I were to change it to any of the other functions that were available to me to use, I feel like, well, when it comes time to put my phone on vibrate or to make it loud again, I'll probably have to go into my settings and to change it that way, because I'm not sure there's another way for me to do it on my phone, or I probably can go into like the notification bar at the top, drag it down, and then do it that way. But it's like, I don't feel like doing all that. So I'm going to use the action key for the silent, vibrate, put your phone on, use it as a regular volume switch like it was before. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. If you want to get more into like switching it up instead of like the volume, it could be the camera or the other functions. Definitely try it out, but I'm gonna just keep it to the volume. Next would be the frame of the phone. So the frame of the phone is made with a matte glass with the similar looking looks of the previous iPhone. It's 20 grams lighter, and the front screen is 6.7 inches all screen OLED display with the titanium build. With drop and bend tests online, it's a lot easier to break because of the material. So I highly recommend making sure you get a case and a screen protector once you get the phone. That's up to you. Some people love to free ball. I can't do it because this phone costs way too much money just to be free balling, but hey, the choice is yours. But yeah, other than that, I do like the phone. I feel like since they brought the screen out more instead of having those dark corners like it used to have, it makes the screen look very, very bigger. I do appreciate the curves in the phone. Honestly, it's just a really nice looking phone. I really like it. So next we're gonna get to the display and the audio. Now it's very colorful, very bright, and very sharp. I will say when I got the phone and turned it on, I was a little confused because, okay, so usually, you have it on your home screen, right? Usually when you hit your home button on the side, it goes blank. This one, it just dims out. And I was kind of like, I was wondering if by having it dim out like that, let me go back. Having it dim out like that, would that drain my battery? Honestly, it didn't. And honestly, I kind of like it like this, how it's kind of dimmed out instead of having it go all the way black and then turn it back on. That's my personal preference. I haven't really went into the phone to change that setting to make it dark. Honestly, I'm not planning on changing it to make it dark like that. So I like how it is now. So when you're going from the lock screen to the home screen, definitely a smooth transition, very clear. And there are more wallpapers in the settings that you can go into and click on. Definitely check that out. So like I went on Google and got this pumpkin for the wallpaper because I thought it was cute. But if you were to go to the settings, usually it comes like already preloaded with wallpapers. Now if you had iPhone for a minute, you'll know like the wallpapers that it came with originally. So like you go into settings here, and then okay, so add new wallpaper. So you have your featured ones, which is pretty cool. You get the emojis, and then you can also get like the world, that type of wallpaper. When you go down, it do like your suggested photos on that wallpaper. You have your photo shuffle. Now it has the weather and astronomy, so you can make that into your wallpaper. It has live weather and astronomical conditions for your current location. It has kaleidoscopes, which is I think is pretty cool. Emojis, and also the Unity one is also pretty cool. It's designed by Black creatives and allies at Apple to honor the Black history and culture. So I thought that was pretty cool. You can make that into your own wallpaper. So yeah, you can just scroll through. Oh, so yeah, and you kind of customize it into your own little thing. So I thought that was pretty nice. Also, they have a Pride one too. I wish they had more for Pride, but I like what they have to offer so far. What else? And the colors, you can change different colors. Overall, I think the phone is pretty cool so far. But yeah, next would be the audio. The audio, honestly, this is like a built-in speaker. I will give Apple that. This is definitely a built-in speaker within the phone. It's very, very loud, louder than I honestly could imagine. I have to turn it a little bit down when I'm in public or when I'm out because usually phone speakers aren't that loud, but this one is really loud when I'm watching YouTube or I'm on Twitter or Instagram. So definitely have to crank it down a little bit, but I do appreciate the loudness. So when you do want to listen to your music, let's say you don't have that speaker on you, your phone can definitely be your speaker. It's definitely loud. I will give it that. So when I left y'all and said I was going to come back because I was setting up transferring my 13 to my 15, for some reason I was having problems transferring my data over. The setup was kind of weird from what I normally do. you could like, it had like the little dots on the screen. You put your phone onto the other phone for the camera, and it'll collect those dots and then transfer everything to one phone to the other phone. I was having trouble for some reason, and for some reason as well, when I was connecting to my Wi-Fi, it was giving me a hard time. I don't know why. I ended up just kind of like bypassing until I got to the actual home screen of the phone in my 15, and then I just kind of set everything up from there, because the initial setup of when you're turning on the phone and going through the motion, it was really giving me a hard time. Unless I'm slow, it wasn't doing it for me. So I will give Apple that. I don't know, maybe I was tripping. So I will also put images of pictures that I've taken off my 15 Pro. I'm gonna put images here so you can see the pictures that I've taken off my 15 Pro Max. I will say the camera is, honestly, they do an amazing job. Every year a new iPhone comes out, you kind of see the progression from when they first started till now. I definitely enjoyed the camera quality. And I will continue to enjoy the camera quality. Like I said, I'm recording off an iPhone, so to avoid buying a higher dollar camera, which I'm pretty sure I will in the future buy a high dollar camera, but I feel like iPhone, it's a little bit more cheaper. I mean, not really, but like, the choice is yours. So, all in all, I really enjoy the phone. I love it. It's lightweight. It's just nice overall. The quality of the screen, it's just everything. I don't know. I feel like if you're an iPhone person, you're basic, and I'm okay with basic. If you're like Samsung and all the other phones, it's kind of like you're a little bit more advanced, and that's cool too. But I feel like for the iPhone people, if you know, you know. If you don't, come join the team. To wrap this up, I will say, will I upgrade again? I hope not. I don't want to upgrade again, but I do like what I have so far. I'm going to continue to keep using it and just use it as my day to day. I will say one last thing I've been seeing a lot on social media is the battery. So the battery is good. It does last me all day. As you can see here, I shot when I went to the state fair on my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So if you want to go check out that video, definitely go check that out here. I felt like it picked up very great quality, but I charged my phone that morning 100%, and I was recording all day. So by the time I left the state fair around maybe 4 or 5 o'clock, I was on 10%, and I still had to make my way home from Raleigh here in Winston. So I was kind of like, ooh, I hope my iPhone can last that long on 10%. And I had to use the GPS to get back home. So thank God I was able to get back home with my GPS using my iPhone 15, but it did drain the battery. And I also been seeing about the overheating. I do get that a lot. If I'm on my phone too long, scrolling on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube, it does overheat. I know they came out with a new update to kind of better control that. Um, I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work, because I feel like your phone is basically like your laptop or your computer, portable in a smaller form, and that overheats as well when you're on it too long. So I'm not sure how Apple can do better on the overheating of the phone, because that is kind of a downfall for me. I hate that it overheats, but I feel like my final thoughts, I feel like, yeah, my 13 Pro Max, I definitely could have kept and skipped this upgrade this year. But because I was having those issues with the battery life, that's the only reason why I upgraded. Other than that, thank you all for tuning into my video and clicking onto my channel. You could have been doing anything else in the world, but you chose to watch me today, and it's very much appreciated. Please like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to support. Always remember to stay insecure, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye now.